Hey boys, welcome back to some more Valentine Holmes career, and as you can see, we do pick up the player of the year with 53 points, absolutely destroying the competition. People's choice goes to Ab's top try scorer, 25 tries. Honestly, if we didn't miss, we missed quite a few matches. We missed probably like 3 or 4 games through suspension, I think, and probably a couple more through Origin, so 25 tries is a heck of a lot. And then we also made the team of the year with, I think, Granville also and someone else. But as we look at the finals campaign, going to be taking on the Raiders week 1. And yeah, we stormed up. We stormed up the ladder into 4th spot after getting 2 wins. After getting 2 wins at 2 wins in the last 2 rounds, we were able to storm up the ladder and sneak up into 4th. I think we're 4th. We're in the top 4. I think we're 4th. But regardless, I mean, that's where you want to be for sure. Gives you a nice little safety blanket, and obviously, if we win, it pushes us straight through the next week as well. So yeah, this is a big game, and the Raiders, not an easy team. Joey Leilua is still in the team. This is he was like I think he was like mainly the only big name player that was incorrect with these 2020 lineups that I forgot to switch around, because Curtis Scott is on the bench as well. So yeah, Joey Leilua. I can't remember if he was at the Tigers as well as the Raiders. I think he might have been. But regardless, it is, like I said at the start, this is going to be a one and done season. We're going to be playing the one career with, or the one season. As Chance straight through. He was swinging all over the place, dude. But we we just held off. Came up with a huge tackle on Clockstad to stop the try, and then Hodgson gets swamped on last tackle and a handover. So very, very handy bit of defensive play there. Would have been disastrous to concede that early, but the Raiders are going to go straight back on the attack here. And Joey Leilua out on this left-hand edge, looking dangerous, getting very close to the line. As they spread it back to the middle here, and a big shot. Jack Wine gets absolutely leveled by us. That was a great hit, as Soliola now gets wrapped up by Tamalolo. Last play here. It's going to be a little grabber in behind, but not a good kick at all. And once again, defense holds out. And you know, finals matches, wet weather footy, where we're gifting the ball over too much. And again, as you can see here, we've given them a chance. Is right here. It's going to go back to Hodgson. A bit of a ricochet, and he is going to burrow his way over the line, dude. That was extremely frustrating. Every single time we came up with huge defense, and then our team would just gift over possession, a knock on or forward pass, our dummy half, something silly, and the Raiders, and even when they scored that try, it was bobbling all over the place, and they were able to scoop it up, and Hodgson just get his way over. So again, the Raiders are on the attack, gets a bat down, but thankfully goes into the hands of Soliola, and he is wrapped up again. So we have not had a chance with the footy, and this is not one of the times where we've come up with plenty of errors. The AI has just been just gifting over possession left, right, and center. So we have just been defending. We have just been doing all the defense in this first half. As a fullback, it's not what you want to do, but you know, we're doing a good job at the minutes. Once again, 6-0, 30 minutes in. Like I mean, it's not a good position to be in. But for how much ball the Raiders have had, we'll definitely take that. Is right here. It gets knocked, and George Williams is going to scoop it up, and that is an absolute killer before the break. I was floored. I couldn't believe it. I was very, very upset with that one, because it was definitely knocked by the Raiders player. We were swooping around out the back for a potential line break, and then it goes the other way. We're going to look at a replay, because I was like, surely that was a knock on. Surely. But it was a good little bit of play opening up. We were going around the back, and as you can see, he might have even been accidentally offside potentially, but yeah, a rough call, to say the least. So the Raiders up 12-0 going into the break, but right on the stroke of half time, get the ball at Tuolangi. He beat his first man, but he couldn't quite get away from the defense. That was our only real chance in attack, and we looked okay. So hopefully going forward here is come back from the break, and we are shot out of a cannon on the inside play. Beats the last man, but we are wrapped up by the scramble in defense. So we've made a good little fist of this second half so far. And that's the saving grace. We're only down by 12 points with all that possession against us. As we just had to get quick hands away there. Would have been ideal. But it is a killer because we could have only been 6-0 down. Because that last try they scored was fairly fortuitous for sure. But, you know, we're going to have to dig ourselves out of it. Is right here. It's going to be a little grubber in behind, but it's wrapped up. Good little play. We've used it fairly extensively, but that time the Raiders were open to the threat right there. Who was this? Michael Morgan goes straight through. Goes to pass it and gets intercepted by Joey Leilua. Oh boy, that right there. That's chasing points a bit of not panic, but forcing your hand just a bit too much. Probably should have just let Morgan take the tackle and set up for the rest of the set of 6 to push the attack, but it's going to cost us dearly. So the Raiders going up 18 points to nothing in this match as we go across field, get the pass to Tamalolo, and as simple as you like, he's just going to barge his way over and score one of the simplest of tries of all time. We're just sort of looking for someone, and then I just saw the big fella Tamalolo, and I thought he's usually pretty tough to handle, and it resulted in a nice, simple try. It could be too little too late, probably is, but we have looked decent. We just have not had a chance with ball in hand. Things have just gone against us in this match, and you know, a lot of it has been brought on by our own poor handling and poor game control, but you know, at the end of the day, it's been one of those matches, unfortunately. But that's the beauty. Finishing in the top 4, we do get a reprieve if we do happen to go down in this match. As the big fella here makes some good ground, so we did get a chance, but obviously didn't really capitalize because there's now 10 minutes to go. The Raiders are going to push for the potential game winner here. If they kick a field goal or score a try, game over. If we can do something miraculous, is right here. We have to call for the ball down the sideline, trying to make some ground. Couldn't quite get away, but as you see, game is definitely officially dead and buried now. It's going to be Joe Tarpany just monstering defenders out of the way. I was trying to cover him, and then someone else sort of made an ankle tap, and he got knocked off his trajectory. So yeah, this has been a very poor game for us personally, and the Cowboys. Probably more so the Cowboys. I think personally we've had an okay game. A bit unlucky. Our defensive play has been pretty good. We just have not had a chance with ball in hand. So 24-6, it's turned into a thumping for sure, which is not what you want. But hopefully that's going to instill a little bit of venom into next week. We need to pick the ante up for sure, because that is a disappointing way to lose the first week of the finals. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.